Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. It's Take the Points edition right down there. Brian Turner. Brian's here.
Thank you.
Where's the audience? I thought we had an audience going to clap along. No clapping from the audience. Well,
this is the kind of support we get.
Yeah, that is the kind of support. The audience is very picky. We must...
half a dozen viewers can't be wrong.
I tell you what, maybe we could get the audience to cheer as we bring up towns such as West Salem, Blairsville, or whatever the Phillips Parkersburg.
Okay, now you're getting a little closer.
I'm getting closer.
Yeah.
You're getting closer.
I'm getting closer. All right. What's the one that starts with a B? I can't remember.
Bompaw?
No,
not a town, but
the town right by
Berryville.
Berryville.
Yeah.
See, if I'd have said Berryville, we'd have had all kinds of clapping. Welcome, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. This is Friday, April 17th. We do appreciate you tuning in. We're going to talk to sports today. We're dedicating most of today's to next week's upcoming NFL draft. Brian and I are going to do a mock draft. Brian's a lot better at this than I am. So, by the way, I meant to ask.
I feel like that's a low bar to clear, though.
It's tremendously low. I meant to ask you, whenever we do this, you think about it, but are we looking to draft the best team, or are we going to look to match the draft as it happens?
See, I was going to ask you the same thing because that definitely changes your strategy.
It certainly changes the strategy.
I'd say I'm going to approach it as trying to guess what the teams are going to do.
Okay, we'll do it that way then. We are having a good time, and hopefully you do too. What is going on? Some community events today. Are there anything still going on? Actually, yes, there are some stuff still going on, if not today, this weekend. Hasn't been canceled yet, at least on the sheets that I've seen. The Wayne City Ruritan Club hosting their monthly Pinochle Party, but I would think that'll probably get canceled. I don't know. It's the Wayne City Community Building tonight at 6:30. Doors opening at 6 for folks to come on in and get something to eat. There's $3 to play. A 6-game event. Also tonight, canceled in Effingham tonight and tomorrow, the Spring Boutique Boulevard. That was taking place at the Keller Center up in Effingham. Also canceled tonight. This would have been fun, and I'm presuming you would have gone and enjoyed this. Charlie Daniels Band at the Effingham Performance Center.
Probably not, actually.
You've never seen Charlie Daniels, have you?
No.
Puts on a really good show.
I've listened to quite a bit of his music, but
Puts on a really good show, and his lead guitar player has Fairfield connections.
oh, really?
His wife is from Fairfield, so he comes back and visits his mother-in-law from time to time. So yeah, Bruce Brown is
Okay. I know Bruce. So
Yeah, Bruce Brown is the but that's been canceled tonight. Doggone it! What are you going to do? On Saturday there is something still going on. That is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The Hope Ministries Food Pantry of Jeff. They're going to be distributing food and commodities to the public. They're asking that everyone remains in their cars as they'll have a drive-through distribution. Also, please limit the number of people in your cars. So that will be going on tomorrow in Jeff. You want to head to that if you need food. So do try to, and also stay safe out there. Oh, by the way, as I try to remind folks every time I'm doing this show during this time of shelter in place and crisis, we're shooting this on Thursday the 16th to show on Friday the 17th. If you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching this during a replay sometime, by all means, pay attention to what your local news media and what your leaders are telling you in regard to quarantine and shelter in place. Make sense to you?
and if the world ends, just watch this on repeat.
There you go. Absolutely. Watch it over and over. That might bring someone to want the world to end sooner.
That I do not doubt.
What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be a hard sell. This is going to be a very hard sell. This is International Bat Appreciation Day.
Yeah, that's just poor timing.
This is terrifically bad timing for April 17th. Each year on April 17th, National Bat Appreciation Day reminds folks of the roles bats play in our daily lives.
In the world.
They do play a role in the world. Some fun bat facts. I like that picture. Yeah, that's not scary at all. Some fun bat facts. Bats can see in the dark. They use their extreme sense of hearing. Some species of bats live up to 40 years.
So they're basically a Hodges.
That's really not nice. That may be the coldest thing I've ever heard.
Jamie would not disagree, though.
That's probably true. But there you go. I was going to name some more facts, but I think
Leave it on that one.
well and truly enough.
Pull a Costanza and just walk out.
Of the bat facts.
I'm out.
Yeah, all right. Now, I see, I didn't warn you about this one. I should have. This is also a National Haiku Poetry Day.
Oh, 575?
There you go. Well, it's 575. 575. Observed annually on April 17th, National Haiku Poetry Day encourages all to try their hand in creativity. Haiku poetry is a form of Japanese poetry that's non-rhyming, usually consists of 3 lines with syllable pattern of 5, 7, and 5. Let's see.
Do you have one for us?
I've got 3 for you. I see. Now, this is what this was, by the way, was started in 2007, was the first. And see, there's one right there. Celebrate today by creating a poem of your own. Hooray. Now, I don't think that's very good.
The hooray feels a little forced.
It really does. It really does.
Why do I feel shame? Sitting to order breakfast, asking what's on tap.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Lessons from last month. Big cats should stay in the wild.
Oh.
Humans should stay home. I like that one. Confused, fun, or sad? How much longer will this last? Can't wait to party.
No doubt.
That's a good one. I've got another one here. Kids out of their minds. Poor dog running in circles. Cannot escape them. You got any more over there?
They're all beer related, so we'll just skip them.
That's probably.
I might have a strong suit.
Well, did you write any of those yourself?
No.
Oh, okay, well,
I would never take the effort to actually write a haiku.
Why not? You write all kinds of stuff. You're a writer, for crying out loud.
So it's like New Year's Eve. It's amateur night.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. That actually does make a lot of twisted sense. That's a tremendously twisted view. This is also National Crawfish Day. Happy National Crawfish Day on April 17th. Celebrates one of the South's most iconic foods each year. The mud bug brings out not only desire for newspaper-covered picnic tables, but a language all its own. A smaller freshwater cousin of the lobster, crawfish provide a unique flavor to many homegrown southern dishes. Baked or boiled, crawfish are usually seasoned with a distinctive brand of southern heat. One particularly popular way to serve crawfish is in a boil. Paper towels required. When's the last time you went to a good crawfish boil?
Probably been a couple years.
Steve Earhart does one.
Yeah, last one I think I went to was down at Pheasant Hollow.
They do a good one too.
Definitely the most work per ounce of food.
They do let's see, I've got the poster somewhere. There's the Cajun Festival. I don't know when they're going to have it this year, or if they are going to have it this year. But
that's probably the last one I made it to.
Yeah, they always do outstanding crawfish.
Always
they
have bands and
bands. Have a good time. I've been meaning to step out and talk to Dennis Stromat, see when they're going to do that, or if they're going to do that. But we'll see. Hey, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You want to watch on what's on Wabash? Watch some sports. We'll have baseball this afternoon around 4 o'clock. I didn't get a chance to check, see who's playing, but I'm sure it'll be good. Tune in each and every day. You'll be able to find something. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks very much for tuning in. Right down there, that's Brian Turner. We're going to do Take the Points show today. It's your weekly sports show. And so you're sitting there at home. You're, well, sports, yeah.
Wonderful Masters weekend last weekend.
Big Masters. We talked about that. That's what Brian was asking me what we talked about last week with Jamie. And we talked quite a bit about the Masters and we were trying to determine who, if at the top of their games. I'll ask you this question because I asked Jamie this, and he.
I don't know what the question is, but at the top of their game, the answer is Tiger.
At the top of their game, on the same course, Jack Nicklaus using the same equipment as they are now, as if the top of the game, best equipment, Jack Nicklaus versus Tiger at the Masters.
I'm still taking Tiger.
You're crazy. You're nuts. You never saw Jack Nicklaus play. You get out.
I saw old Jack.
It's fun for you to stay here for a while, but you know that really discounts everything.
Hey, tune in next week for special guest Kyle Larson.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. No, actually, the question was put to 10 golf experts or 12 golf experts in the
50-50 split
in the weekly, and it was 6-4-2. 2 couldn't decide, 6 for Nicklaus and 4 for Woods.
It's a legitimate question.
It is a legitimate question, especially on that course, because Tiger Woods plays that course so well, and Nicklaus loved it too. I guess I shouldn't use the past tense for either of them, but yeah, that was one of our questions last week. Okay. NFL draft is coming up next Thursday.
About the only
Friday,
normal thing in sports right now.
Next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What are you expecting? Are we going to have? Okay, now how it's supposed to be set up? You're going to have Goodell out of his basement making announcements.
And the running internet jokes I've seen all week is: does his family sit there and boo him during the picks?
At least
to keep things consistent.
At least when he's introduced.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that joke made several times this week.
My question is, even when they have had outstanding communication between all the teams, there have been times in the last 5 or 10 years where a team didn't get their pick in. And this one, they don't even have that kind of communication between their teams.
I did see they're going to try to run a mock draft this week just to test the setup and all that.
Do you think there's any chance that they might be able? I hope so. I've been on online drafts before, and usually we get a chance to call a timeout. Timeout. There's something messed up. Timeout, and then you call or text into to the person who's in charge. Will they give the guys a timeout?
I kind of hope not.
I do too.
College football, obviously, in team chaos. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Yeah. I'm hoping there's some hacker shenanigans. I'm hoping there's a communication breakdown somewhere.
That'd be pretty cool.
That just makes it. That's the story. Everything goes smoothly. Cool. We pulled it off. Great.
Who was it
let's watch the world burn.
Who was it the last time? It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
It was the Vikings.
It was the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings did
the first.
Twice.
It was the top 10.
Yeah.
The Vikings, they were top 10 drafting, and they ended up picking 8th or 9th after their time expired, right? And the next pick up, boom, here come. They were ready to go. And the next
I think it was the Ravens jumped in right after.
It was. I was thinking the Bengals or the Ravens, and maybe the Raiders or somebody.
But I also think it's happened to Minnesota twice.
How do people keep a job after that?
Well, the theory at the time was, they know their guy, and there was even conspiracy theories. They know the guy they're wanting to take is going to be there.
Eventually,
is not going to get taken, so then they can pay him less because of the slot money.
Okay, I can see that. Wow, that is about as tight as it goes. If you're an NFL,
you'd expect that from the Bengals, not the Vikings or the Cardinals with the Bidwells.
Yeah. Well, the Cardinals, though, Cardinals fans will tell you that this is a new Bidwell ownership, man. This is not the Bill Bidwell ownership. I don't know if I buy that. Kind of malarkey, but you're not expecting any of that, or you hope for any? I know you're hoping for that.
I think it's 50-50.
I'm asking the expectations.
50-50. I think there's going to be something somewhere. There's going to be. And it may mean fewer trades happen because they can't communicate as quickly and as openly. You can't have 10 guys that all make that decision all on sitting there on a Cisco IP phone.
I think the way they're
product plug.
That was there you go. Hey, wait a second. We don't sell them.
Someone here does.
But that's the thing they're doing. You said that they're going to do the run through, the mock draft, the basically mock draft. In reading how they're doing it, there are 3 different levels of communication in the thing, right? It seems like there's a lot of chance for somebody to accidentally leave their to leave their thing on and say, "Oh, he's taking Joe Burrow. He's not taking Chase Young or something like that."
They need a bunch of millennials in the room to make sure the equipment is working properly and muted when it needs to be. Don't leave this to the 60-year-old GMs.
That's having worked on some recent Zoom meetings. That is outstanding in its point. Yeah, that's my only good thing is the Zoom meetings that I'm working on. It's usually early enough in the morning that people have already eaten breakfast and nobody's sitting there eating Doritos or something during the meeting.
For everyone's sake, do not take the laptop into the bathroom.
All right, speaking of that, we're going to get to the draft here in a second.
Oh, no.
Did you watch Saturday Night Live last week?
No, I did not yet.
It was pretty good for how they had to do it, but you had to have the expected Zoom meeting that didn't work out, and that was one of the jokes. The gal took the thing into the bathroom.
There was actually going around on Twitter. Someone actually did that.
What do you mean?
There was a Zoom meeting where someone went into the bathroom and that happened.
Oh.
So that was parodying something that actually happened.
I got to tell you, I would think that would certainly be it'd cost you your raise. I don't know if it'd cost you a job, but it might look funny on the old appraisal report at the end of the year.
Yeah. Annual review.
The annual review might be a little odd. I tell you what we're going to do when we come back. We're going to take a look at the best steals in the last 10 years. The last 10 years, the best steals in the draft and Weez has a nice list put together. We're going to put that together. Talked about it when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is our weekly Take the Points edition, and every year it seems you can find the occasional diamond in the rough in the NFL draft. The NFL draft is next Thursday night, and we'll talk about that today is probably a little bit next week as well. But you can occasionally find diamonds in the rough. Some teams get luckier than others. But how would you classify a steal?
Well, I think if you can get a day 3 guy that winds up being an All-Pro or Pro Bowl guy, that qualifies pretty easily. I mean, that's a fairly low bar to clear, and there's not a ton of them out there.
Yeah, or maybe there are the occasion.
A third-round QB that starts for several years, or a 5th or 6th round receiver who's an All-Pro several times. That's a steal.
Yep. Okay, I'll buy that. You've got 10 to tell me about.
10, and I blatantly stole this from, I think it was a Bleacher Report article, but looking at it, I couldn't find a whole lot of exceptions.
Oh, really?
Some of the honorable mention guys they had was like T.Y. Hilton, Justin Houston.
Where did T.Y. Hilton go in the draft?
I didn't write down the rounds on the honorable mention guys, but Justin Houston's a guy that fell because of a positive test at the combine. George Kittle was honorable mention. See, now that's surprising. George Kittle tied in for San Francisco. I think if 2 or 3 years later they redo this list, he might be on it. His breakout was kind of this year. Yeah, so. And he was one of the Iowa tight ends, wasn't he? Wasn't he an Iowa guy? No, that was just 2 years ago. All the Iowa guys came out, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Don't. And Tyrann Mathieu, but everyone remembers his story. Tyrann Mathieu had, there were all kinds of, the Honey Badger had all kinds of problems. But number 10 on their list was the Packer, David Bakhtiari.
David Bakhtiari having an outstanding career. How many years is he in now?
Drafted pick 109 in 2013 and has basically started all 16 games as a rookie. And he's missed 6 games since. He's pretty widely regarded as one of the best pass blockers in football.
Where did he go to school, do you recall?
I just looked that up.
Yeah, I know. And I should have remembered that. Oh, he was
Colorado.
Penn State.
No, he was Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a lighter weight guy coming out, so he fell a little bit. Pick 109. All-Pro 2 years ago, and he's been a Pro Bowl a couple times.
Okay. Who's number 9?
Jason Kelce.
Jason Kelce.
Center for the Eagles. Pick 191, 2011. He came out, he weighed 280 pounds, is why he fell. He's an offensive lineman at 280.
Small.
Earned the starting job as a rookie as well, and 126 starts, All-Pro, 3 years in a row, and 3-time Pro Bowl.
And outstanding.
Yeah.
Just an outstanding anchor on that
So
front.
at number 9, I had Kelce, and at number 8, I had Kelce.
You got Kelce again.
Travis Kelce.
Did they go to school at the same time?
One is a year or two older.
So they were at Cincinnati, right?
Kelce came out 2011, and Travis came out 2013.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking Travis might have left a year early, though. And Jason didn't. I can't remember exactly.
Travis Kelce, when you watch him play for Kansas City, he really reminds you a lot of Rob Gronkowski.
He's actually probably a little less stiff.
Oh, really?
Not as physical, but he moves more fluid.
Yeah.
He had a failed drug test, too, which is why the Chiefs took him. That's kind of their thing.
Speaking of.
That's later.
They've got one coming up. Another one coming up.
But no, Kelce, 2016 to 2019, averaged almost 1,200 yards a season. So
that's pretty good.
You get him at pick. He was 63. He was the highest picked player on this.
Oh, okay.
But he's still Hall of Fame caliber player in the third round.
If that's the thing, he's 7 years in, and if he keeps going how he's been playing, yeah, he is certainly a Hall of Fame player.
Number 7 on the list was a linebacker who was always the other guy, Navarro Bowman.
Oh, really?
Pick 91. He drafted 2010, played 7 years. He was the other guy at Penn State. So
right.
he had Sean Lee next to him.
Yeah.
And he was the other guy with the 49ers because he played next to Patrick Willis.
That's right.
But he's kind of like the Lance Briggs of the West Coast. Probably better than the guy that got a little more hype.
That's probably true. Yeah. Okay, now, just in case you missed it, Bears fans, there was a shot.
Oh, yeah. I think most Bears fans that know me know my Urlacher thoughts. Because I'm not shy.
That was an Urlacher shot. Just making sure the folks heard that.
He is probably the best linebacker in the NFL at making tackles 7 yards down the field. I'll give him credit for that.
You know, I used to have folks who like to watch the show.
Lucas just shut the show off.
Lucas's mom just shut the show off. Okay, well, who's number 6?
Number 6 is another Chief, and this is the one you were bringing up a minute ago, Tyreek Hill.
There's Tyreek at Oklahoma State.
He went pick 165.
Why did Tyreek go
he's trash.
So far behind? Because why?
Because he's trash.
He was trash. He is trash.
He is, yeah. And that's really, I mean, yeah, he's super fast. He's super dangerous wide receiver.
He has issues with stealing things, beating people.
That doesn't bother the Chiefs, though.
And drug issues, I think, over the years, maybe.
I don't remember the drug issues, but he's definitely has some domestic violence.
Okay.
But multiple times.
He has been an outstanding, he's a Super Bowl champion.
He's been Pro Bowl every year he's been in the league.
He's been a Pro Bowl for, how many is that, 5, 6?
Drafted 2016, so.
So, yeah, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 4 years.
A couple of those were returner only, but yeah.
Yeah. Outstanding player. Okay.
1,600 yards last year.
How many?
Or that was 2018, 1,600 yards. He got hurt a little bit last year.
I didn't realize he had that many yards. Okay, who's number 5?
Number 5, going to the D-line, Geno Atkins out of Georgia.
Geno Atkins. How in the world the Bengals...
he was pick 120.
How in the world the Bengals lucked into that? It's just
75 sacks for his career.
Unbelievable.
8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He was on the All-Decade team. The 4 tackles on that team, Fletcher Cox, first rounder. Aaron Donald, top 10. And Ndamukong Suh was top 3. And then Geno Atkins, pick 120.
You mean on the
All-Decade team.
The All-Decade team. Who were the 4 again?
Fletcher Cox, Aaron Donald, and Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
And then Geno Atkins.
Wow.
That's pretty good company to be in.
Talk about a bargain.
120, yeah.
Talk about a bargain for the first 4 years. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's number 5. Now we got the top 4 to come.
Number 4 is our first quarterback on the team. Pick 135, Dak Prescott.
There he is. There's Dak at Mississippi State. Dak, he's a quarterback, went number 145, so that was the end of the fourth round, right?
Yeah.
Or top of the fifth, end of the fourth. Why did Dak fall that far? And without being a racist.
No, I was surprised he went as low as he did. Because I think I had a second or third round grade on him that year.
And that's what I'm saying. Without
accusing someone of
someone of being racist. Let's put it that way. Without accusing 32 teams of being racist. Dak Prescott had an out. I wonder.
He was Football Outsiders' #1 quarterback last year in DR.
He was I'm just thinking back when he was in the SEC, playing in the SEC West, maybe the best defensive conference ever. Whenever he was there, and he tore it up. He just tore it up.
Yeah, he was a solid player.
Solid college player. Drops the fourth round. Maybe height issue or something.
He's over the 6 foot. The low bar.
We'll get to a height issue a little bit later on, won't we? Yeah. We'll get to a little height
Foreshadowing.
issue. There's 2 of the next 3 will have height issues. I'm guessing. Who's number 3?
Number 3 is actually a shorter wide receiver, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown,
whose career flamed out fabulously, but for a 7-year stretch.
8 is 8. Yeah.
I mean, he was picked 195 in 2010 out of Central Michigan.
For the Chippewas.
Yeah.
On the same team with?
For a year, J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. Hey, talk about...
J.J. at tight end at Central Michigan.
How in the world did Central Michigan not win the MAC over and over and over with?
Oh, wasn't that the year they had Butch Davis?
It might have been.
I think it was. And they thought he was tight end. They wanted him to move to offensive line the next year. So he transferred and walked on at Wisconsin.
And we'll have another Wisconsin transfer later on in the. So we're at number 3 with him. Who's number 2?
Backing up to Brown, that was 11,000 yards between 2011 and 2018. Also on the All-Decade team.
That's the thing.
The other 3 receivers on that one, the same thing here: Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, all first-round picks.
Wow.
Or was Fitz early second, maybe? But
no, Fitz was late first.
Was he late? I remember he fell because of his 40 time. But
yeah. Fitz was.
No, it was.
You're thinking of
his teammate.
Yeah, the big guy, Bolden.
Yeah, Anquan Bolden. He's the one that fell to the second. That's right. Yeah, no, Fitz was top 10. Yeah,
Fitz was tough. Who's number 2?
Richard Sherman.
See, I hadn't even thought about Richard Sherman when you were talking about the. I thought Richard Sherman was a first-round pick. I don't know how
154 out of Stanford.
I don't know how this got past me. That Richard Sherman.
I think it's just because he's been so dominant for so long that you just assumed that he was a high pick.
Well, and he was so smart. He is so smart. He's one of the brightest players you'll ever see, and he's always thinking way ahead of everybody. He's like Ed Reed on the West Coast. Ed Reed always thought ahead of everybody whenever he was playing.
Anticipation, yeah.
Yeah, in Miami.
Ran a 4.56 40 is a big part of him falling.
And
that was 2010. People weren't drafting big corners. That was kind of the Seahawks. That was their money ball, was taking those long physical corners.
Speaking of the Seahawks making, that's the thing. There's a relationship all the way through here to the number 1 guy. Who's number 1?
You knew it had to be pick 75 in 2013. Mr. 5'11", Russell Wilson.
There he is, big Russ.
He's so dreamy. Rusty one stick.
Oh, by the way, did you see that Russell and Sierra? Is that her name?
Sierra, yeah.
They have announced their child. They had their big child blowout gender thing yesterday.
Be number 3 for her?
I don't know.
She got one with Future, one with him, and this will be number 2 with him. So.
Oh, I thought this was number 1 with him.
No, they've got
They have another child? Oh, so they're going to be a boy this time. So there you go. They got another Wilson to think about as you grow older.
Disappointed that missed the making.
Oh, are we all? Yeah, I wish I could have been there for that. I really do. I tell you what, let's take a quick break.
Winning season every year he's been in the NFL.
Yeah, give us the stats. Give us the stats.
Into another one and was 1 pass away from winning that one, or 1 handoff.
Should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Carroll ought to be strung up. We'll be back. We're going to do our mock. We're going to go all the way through the first round. That's the plan. We got enough time for that? Yeah, we got enough time. We'll
figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll go as far as we can at least.
That's Brian Turner. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Right over there, that is Brian Turner. My name is Bruce Dickey. We are going to do an NFL mock draft for you here. I know that you've seen these all over the place, or you may have seen some of these, but
as you know, we're incredibly gifted at predicting the future.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we're both terrifically gifted in such things, and that's why.
Despite what our online accounts say.
Despite what the folks at PointsBet say, and but we're gonna give this a shot anyway. Here's the draft order. Taking a look at it, the Cincinnati Bengals are first, followed by Washington, Detroit, Giants, Miami, Chargers. And then on the way through the line there.
Number 13's incorrect.
Oh, this was, I think, picked. I think this was before trades.
Yeah, so the two guys that aren't here don't have. Actually, their teams don't have first-round picks.
Oh yeah, I forgot number 13. That was Indianapolis. That was traded for DeForest Buckner,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. So I'd forgotten about that, but we'll manage that as it comes. All right. So we are going to do this, and we're going to try to match how we think the NFL draft is going to go.
Not who we would do, but who we think they will.
Yeah, you and I would have, I think, sharp disagreements with some of the picks that we're going to probably end up making here because we're making predictions as opposed to how we would draft our own team or draft a team. So who wants to go first? You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I thought we were going to Rochambeau for it.
Let's Rochambeau for that rock, paper, scissors.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
1,
2, 3, shoot. Hey, wait a minute.
No, you got to do the whole.
Oh, okay.
You're boomers. You
It's been a long time.
1, 2, 3, shoot. You win.
I win. You wanted me to win. You knew I was going to take scissors.
Well,
you wanted me to have the first pick. Well, it's pretty easy. Here's basically the top two. The Bengals are going to take Joe Burrow, and you have a pretty good feeling that the second pick is going to be, don't you think it'll be Chase Young?
Chase Young's the best player in the draft.
Chase Young's the best player. Oh, really? Would you, if the Bengals, I got a question then for you. If Joe Burrow wasn't from Athens, Ohio, is there any chance he wouldn't be the number one pick? I mean, he's from 3 hours from Cincinnati.
No, I think he'd still be the number one pick because he's the number one quarterback, and they're looking beyond Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
If I was them, I would. This is one where I would take Chase Young, even needing the quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's with Washington Redskins having the number 2 pick. Is there any chance that somebody trades up and takes Chase Young out of their hands? Because do they like Haskins enough maybe to take another quarterback? That depends on what they think of
Haskins. If someone's wanting to move up for Chase Young, and you can only move down 2 or 3 spots and still get one of Herbert or Tua, then maybe, you consider that. But I don't see that happening.
All right, I'll buy that. So we've got the Detroit Lions up next. I am on the clock. I really thought about, I'm going to think about taking Isaiah Simmons here, but I'm not going to.
Simmons, the linebacker safety hybrid, who's super versatile.
Super versatile. I like defensive backs at this high in the draft. So I am going to go on and take Jeff Okudah from Ohio State. Will be
back-to-back Ohio State.
Back-to-back Ohio State.
Do you remember the last cornerback drafted in the top 3?
No, I don't.
Sean Springs, 1997.
He had a pretty good career.
Yeah, and where was he from?
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Sean Springs was an Ohio State guy. Yeah,
that's the last time we had a corner go in the top 3, though.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that because corner is such a it's an important spot.
I mean, he's long, athletic, fluid, high floor. Pretty safe pick, and Detroit just lost Darius Slay. So.
Yeah, Detroit needs they need defensive back. Speaking of the next pick, let's see who's next. We've got the New York Giants on the clock, and Weeze picking for the Giants. You got it. All right, before you pick, I'm gonna make the argument that you ought to go offensive tackle here.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what everyone is saying for them. There's multiple choices here. A lot of people are picking Tristan Wirfs there. I like Jedrick Wills, though.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm going to give him Wills.
Okay, so you are going offensive tackle.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you would make the prediction that they were gonna stick with defense maybe and take next best player in the draft and go Isaiah Simmons, but
I think it's Dave Gettleman, who by and large is an idiot, so you never know, but they need offensive tackle help.
They got to have a healthy offensive tackle. That's exactly right. They have to have a healthy offensive tackle. I'm going to so I'm the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
This is the big the big choice. This is the big one. This is where I would go Tua Tagovailoa. I ought to be able to say the name if I'm going to pick him, right? I should either be able to go Tua or I should be able to go Justin Herbert here. Right? I would say, I've got several. I have thoughts on this. I have a few thoughts on this. The main question here is Tua healthy? And
the bigger question there is, does anybody know because they haven't been able to get with his doctor? Have him get with your doctors.
And last year, had he come out, the other point is, had Justin Herbert come out last year, he was going to be number 1 pick. That's basically acknowledged that he would have been certainly the number 1 quarterback and probably the number 1 pick.
I think they're pretty comparable, actually.
Okay, all right.
In fact, I might even
let me do it this way. What I think is going to, since we're forced into what we think is going to happen is what we think should happen. If I'm a Miami Dolphin fan, I would prefer Tua Tagovailoa. However,
I worry about him being Matt Leinart.
Do you really?
Nobody has played with more NFL talent around them on offense than Tua.
Well, that's
and
true.
I don't think it's even. In fact, I was looking at some as far as first-round picks playing with him on offense. He's got like 60% more than the number 2 guy, which was Danny Werfel in 1997.
Wow, Danny Werfel may not have had the best career in the NFL. However, since we're predicting what the teams do, I'm going to take I'm taking Herbert. So we're taking Justin Herbert at number 5, leaving number 6 to the Los Angeles Chargers, and your choice is.
You fell for it. Give me Tua. No, this is the heir apparent to Phillip Rivers. I don't think they're going to rely on Tyrod Taylor.
Well, Tyrod Taylor, their quarterback now,
and they are just similar enough. If they've got Tyrod, if Tua is not healthy, they can sit him a year and play Tyrod, and then you're probably picking high again next year. Get him whatever he needs as far as weapons or protection.
Protection probably is what he's going to need.
They just signed 2 of the top offensive linemen.
Well, no, that's true. That's true too.
They revamped their right side.
L.A. Chargers, are they? They're supposed to be going in the new stadium this year too, right?
Which I know the Raiders one's still being built, so
I think they're planning on both of them going in this year. So if the football season starts, I'll tell you what, let's do. We only got 6 in. We'll do some more. We're gonna pick it up quite a bit here in the next segment. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Brian Turner. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. More mock draft. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's Take the Points edition mock draft day, mock NFL draft day. We made it through 6 picks. We are going to make it through the rest of the way. By golly, I guarantee it. I really.
Less analysis. more just naming names.
We've got 8 minutes for 26 picks.
Yeah.
We can do it. I've got a good feeling we can do
If
this.
you want analysis, just check out imweez.com.
There you go. You're going to have. Are you going to put
Hoping to. Put up my rankings yesterday.
By the way, from time to time, if you do get the opportunity, do check out imweez.com because he's got an outstanding blog on there, and it's just
eclectic, but
it's entertaining though. You've got your own goofy ways that people can read about, so they don't have to live them.
lots of self-deprecating humor.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, right. Number 7, Carolina Panthers. Carolina needs defensive line. I'm going got to have somebody inside. How about Derrick Brown from Auburn?
He's a man beast.
Derrick Brown from Auburn. Number 8, Arizona.
I passed on him earlier with the Giants, but Tristan Wirfs, the tackle out of Iowa.
Taking Wirfs.
Everyone had wide receiver to them until they traded for Hopkins, so the O-line's a big hole.
See, I kind of figured that they needed some offensive line, but I didn't know for sure what they were going to go. Number 9, Jacksonville Jaguars.
This was a team hoping one of those quarterbacks would fall,
and they didn't. They could really step up and they might just trade out of this spot, but. I got to tell you, I like for the Jaguars. You got to have. You need somebody on offense, and the offensive tackle isn't going to sign at checks. I'm going Jerry Jeudy. Let's go Jerry Jeudy from Alabama.
That's the guy that everyone's kind of wanting to fall to 12.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't make it in this draft. How about that?
Yeah.
He just
gives me the Browns.
Gives you the Cleveland Browns. You gotta have offensive tackle, don't you?
No, because they're an analytics-based team and they know what you can do with a versatile defense. So Isaiah Simmons finally goes.
Isaiah Simmons drops to 10.
Yeah.
Wow,
Number 5 on my board.
I had not really thought about Isaiah Simmons still being there. He's number 11 there on your picture, folks, chasing down the Georgia Tech. 240
pounds, safety or he played a lot of linebacker on a nickel defense.
Stud duck. He is he's a very good player. New York Jets. Are we going to go? Okay, I guess I've already started the wide receiver since I went Jerry Jeudy. They need somebody to catch the ball from what's his name, so let's go CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma.
Makes a lot of sense.
Go CeeDee Lamb. They need somebody to catch the ball.
And those two wide receivers being gone is the number 12 pick's worst nightmare because they want one of those two.
Number 12 pick is the Oakland Raiders. They needed a wide receiver. They need a wide receiver. Their 2 favorite wide receivers are gone.
So I think what they're going to wind up doing, because wide receiver is deep this year, they also need a corner so they can move down their board a little bit. This would be a trade down spot for him, but C.J. Henderson.
Do you think they're going to trade down rather than pick the other guy from Alabama, huh?
Yeah, because there are a lot of second, third wide receivers, and I would assume a guy like Mike Mayock would know that. Now, that being said, Gruden may fall in love with Henry Ruggs' speed and override him, but that's a Gruden-type move.
Number 13, let's go with the number 13 will be the San Francisco 49ers in the trade from the Indianapolis Colts. They traded away a defensive tackle. Let's pick up a defensive lineman, defensive tackle, Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah, this could work out perfect where they get their Buckner replacement with the pick they got for him.
Yeah, that's just about as...
He was the best player by far at the Senior Bowl practices before he got hurt.
Kinlaw was?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Kinlaw...
South Carolina.
Kinlaw at number 13. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at number 14. You got to protect the franchise, don't you?
I think you do, and Andrew Thomas is sitting there. Guy out of Georgia was going into last year was a predicted top 5 pick.
No kidding.
Yeah, he was a guy. Georgia was looking at having 2 first-round linemen going into the season. Neither one of them quite lived up to expectations, but Thomas is still a solid player.
Well, I'm going to go with a offensive lineman as well at number 15 out to Denver. I'm going to go
big boy.
I'm going the big boy. Let's go Mekhi Becton. He's scaring people right now because they say he likes to cook better than he likes to play football.
You really going to put a 370-pound man in the high altitude?
Yes, I am. You get that guy in shape. Hey, I've been a 370-pound man in high altitude. it takes a little while to get used to. I'll tell you that. But I am gonna go with Mekhi Becton from Louisville, and he is a large man for a large job. Got to have somebody to protect Drew Luck or whatever his name is.
So I've got the Falcons. Give me Klaivon Chaisson, the edge rusher out of LSU.
Klaivon Chaisson, good pick. He's good. The Falcons need a little bit of defense.
Redshirt sophomore.
Let's move down to Dallas at number 17, right?
Yep.
Do we still have...
See, a lot of mocks have them getting Chaisson or Kinlaw, who they just missed out on.
Yeah, let's go with... they need defensive back. I'm going to go with the Alabama defensive back, Travon Diggs, out of Alabama.
A lot of guys compare him to Clinton Dix.
He's a good player. Okay, you have number 18, Detroit.
Let's see.
No, I'm sorry. I've got Miami. Yeah, Miami.
Dolphins.
My bad.
This is one that can kind of go all kinds of different directions.
Dolphins have. We just picked if I'll use we, because I just picked Justin Herbert earlier. Hey, can I make a suggestion to pick an offensive tackle to keep me from getting my head planted?
Problem is, the tackles are kind of gone now. Unless you want to slide down to a Josh Jones, who's an athletic guy. But
did you get Austin Jackson already?
That was where I was getting ready to go. Was Austin Jackson from?
Your boy, USC.
He struggled last year, but he donated bone marrow to his sister right before the season started, and he has talked about since it took him a while to come back from that.
I suspect it would. Las Vegas Raiders at 19, right?
Yep. That still sounds weird.
Yeah, that does really sound kind of strange. This is the trade. This is the Khalil Mack trade. Let's go with from LSU. You have Christian Fulton's still out there, right?
See, I remember we gave him a cornerback in the first pick, though.
Oh, did we?
And guess who just fell to him?
Oh, I forgot. Who just fell?
Henry Ruggs hadn't gone yet.
Henry Ruggs is still out there?
Yeah.
We need Henry Ruggs. I forgot about Henry Ruggs still being. See, this is the kind of thing that's going to affect the actual draft, and that people won't be in their normal room for the draft with people telling them picks and stuff. This is the kind of business that might end up.
You know what they're going to need? Spreadsheets.
He's got a spreadsheet. Exactly right. Thank heavens
it's my
for
time to shine.
Thank heavens for Excel. Okay, so you've got the number 20 pick. I believe that's Jacksonville, right? From the Rams?
Yes, the Jaguars.
This was the trade for the cornerback, Ramsey, right? Jalen Ramsey last year?
Yeah, let's give him, speaking of corners, A.J. Terrell.
I like your thinking. I tell you what. I'm trying to see if we are about out of time.
Yeah, we are. We're getting there.
We are out of time. That's at least we got through 20 picks.
We got through 20.
I feel good about getting through 20 picks. All right, final question then. Is Jordan Love going to get drafted in this first round?
Will he? Yes. Should he? No.
So you think somebody will end up stepping up?
I think late first, someone will. I think his upside is Teddy Bridgewater.
So if you're betting quarterbacks, 3.5's the line. Go ahead and take the over.
I think it's 4.
Is it up to 4?
Because it started at 4.5, and everyone was taking the under, and it moved to 4.
Boy, I don't know about that. I don't know about Jordan Love going, but you never know.
I think he will. People want that fifth year of control on quarterbacks. So there's always that trade-up possibility.
That's true. Brian, thank you so much for being here. Folks, have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next week. Welcome, or thanks for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. See you soon. Dead mics.